Hi, I'm LDS in Medium, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I want to try to bring religion and spirituality closer together, and this is what this pod is all about. I will talk about my own thoughts and feelings as I am both LDS and have spiritual gifts, something that I've had my whole life, but I always thought that it was hard to combine these gifts with my religion. This has torn me into two directions, and I have talked to many people who feel the same way. I can't choose not to have my spiritual gifts, but I can choose how I use them. And I always want to use them for good and to help others. I believe my heavenly parents gave them to me for a reason. So, this is me. Join my quest for knowledge. I was listening to Through the Veil podcast with Ellen Camille and their guest Thomas McConkie. I put it on as I went to the woods for a walk with the dog. And it was an early Sunday morning. If you want another take on having spiritual gifts, I recommend you to listen to it. They cover a lot of different topics. Well, anyway, as I was walking there and listening to their thoughts, my head started swirling with my own. Some of their stories are really similar to my experiences, and even if it's really important to stop and look at who you are, there are different approaches to how to begin this journey on the road to enlightenment. For me personally, realizing my own patterns and looking at myself objectively, it's been important to get out of victimhood, where I've spent a lot of my life, to not get stuck there and live my life out of that perspective, and looking at everything that has gone wrong in my life as happening to me and not for me, which have made me the person I am today, and not to start to pick out rocks from the backpack of life that I'm wearing, but to take off the backpack altogether. I understand the aspect of wanting to heal, but after listening to Chris Duncan, by no means he's a guru, I just like the way he thinks. And I firmly believe that there is no need to relive all the hurtful past experiences in order for us to heal and move forward. I'm not broken. I'm a masterpiece in the making. I think we need to focus more on our dreams and our wishes and our goals. My depression as a young girl stemmed a lot from not seeing a future at all. I couldn't dream, couldn't vision it, and so I was stuck in the past. I didn't know how to visualize a future with a happy ending. Understanding the superconscious field that I've been working with for the past year and so, today I just heard it again. It's all there. And even though I've realized it, today it made sense. Walking there in the woods, listening to the podcast where they talked about ancestors and inheriting from them, it came to me. I've been working on clearing blocks and restrictions from the superconscious field, but there are also good things up there in the field. It's filled with happy moments, joyous moments, and happy occasions and love and laughter, as well as trapped emotions and limiting belief systems. What if the superconscious field are also in layers and frequencies? If you look at the elevation of frequencies and how fear and guilt and shame are lower frequencies, what if the layers in the superconscious fields are layered in the same frequencies, and we need to resolve the lower frequencies of the field to easier access the higher ones? In The Game of Life and How to Play It, Florence Scovel Shinn says this: the superconscious mind is the God within each man, and is the realm of perfect ideas. So, if I get in contact with the superconscious mind that is within me, and connect to the superconscious field, which is everything from beginning to all eternity of information, what possibilities does that open up? I'm just thinking out loud here as bits and pieces just pop into my head. And the superconscious field is the field that connects us all through time and space, because they were talking about it in the podcast about serving the generations going before us, and how this life for the ones already passed on is the life we can help them and serve them. And of course, my mind went straight to the temple, and how I've lately felt more called and drawn to serve there. But doing superconscious work is also a way to help and serve both previous generations, but also the generations to come. If we truly want to make this world a better place, it starts within. But for me, it starts with waking up to the ability to dream, to have hope and faith and love, to raise the vibration within, and to understand who we are and the love God really has for us, and to make that a reality and not a fairy tale. The past is the past, and it's our school so far, but the here and now is the gift we have every second of it. The future is made up by our dreams and visions as well as of our fears and doubts too. It's like the story of the white and black wolf we have inside us. What are we feeding? Am I feeding my dreams or my fears? And depending on what I feed, where will it take me? To what future? But do I really need to know everything that is me back? Do I need to dwell on that, or is it possible to just release it? When I work with my clients, I got this question. Don't you want to know what's holding them back? Not really. I don't want to intrude in their lives out of my curiosity. I want to be able to assist them of letting go, to start dreaming, to get into creator mode, and to start to find the true core of the self as a soul, divine being. To know more, it's not necessary. I can release all traumas without going into it, if the person holds their vision of what they want to create clearly. I just got a vision of getting all muddy and then hitting the shower. I don't need to know where each speck of mud came from. In my vision of taking a shower and becoming clean, it will just rinse away. It feels like everything in my life is pointing me in this direction, and I feel like I've been learning so much only to understand what I don't need to focus on. Now it's time to take it all and just create my own thing. This bear has been in hibernation for a long time, and it's time to wake up. I think the world needs all of our visions and experiences. We will find the ones we are meant to, and I love Through the Veil podcast, so be sure to look it up and listen. We're not alone in waking up in these last days, and the more awareness we spread, the more at service we can be to the ones who feel lost and weary. So these were my thoughts, or a few of them. My head literally got bombarded, so I had to choose some. Until next time, be the light, share the light, spread the light, shine. This is my journey. Thank you so much for keeping me company today. Please download, like, share, and subscribe, and help spread the light and spread the word to expand our community. Let's bring more love, peace, and unity to this world. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Always be grateful, kind, and loving. Be brave and remember to step out of your comfort zone and smile. If you support us on Patreon, you will get access to our meditations and extra materials so you can download them as MP3. Also, we now have a Facebook group, which you can access from our Facebook community. Please answer the questions as you apply to participate. It will be a safe haven where we can keep discussing religion and spirituality, our spiritual gifts, and self-development. Remember, one person can make a difference, but together we can change the world. Today I just want to do a short visualization, just a little thought exercise of sort. I want you to connect to your superconscious mind and see what happens. If you want to sit or lay down, that is fine, but I want this to be an active visualization, to just put on when you're on the run too. So, center yourself, breathe or ground your feet to the earth, do what works best for your situation right now. Let go of everything weighing you down. Breathe in and out and focus on decluttering your brain. It's like a bee's nest. And focus on letting the bees out of the nest, a few bees at a time, and continue until the nest is empty. Now I would like for you to open up to your superconscious mind within. Look at it as a door, and it says superconscious mind on the door. Just turn the handle and open the door. What is the first thing you see as you open the door? Just take it all in. Now, close the door and focus on health and vitality. And as you open the door, I want your superconscious mind to show you what health and vitality is for you. Open the door and look. Now close the door. Next, as you open the door, I want your superconscious mind to show you what living a life you love would look like. Take a breath and open the door and see what comes to you. Living a life you love. Close the door. Now, when you open the door, ask what living your life's purpose would look like. Open the door and look at what living your life's purpose would look like and what is shown to you. close the door. Now it's time for you to ask a question of your own to the superconscious mind. Just focus on a question, and when you're ready, open the door and receive the answer. close the door and thank your superconscious mind for the answers received today. Do check ups every once in a while and see if you're on the right pathway. Until next time, be the light, share the light, spread the light, shine.